Hello, third grade, and welcome to the second part of our reading skill. We're going to continue looking at asking and answering questions and how we can go back and find our evidence for those. Now, there are 6 different kinds of question words: who, what, where, when, why, and how. When we are answering these questions, we are giving a specific thing. Please write this along with me in your class kick. If we are answering a who question, that means that I'm going to tell, in my answer, a person, place, like person or character, if that is a who question. So maybe I'll ask a question, who is the gorilla in the one and only Ivan? My answer would be, the gorilla and the one and only Ivan is, and then Ivan. What? That means that I'm looking for a specific thing. So maybe, what color is the book? The book is colored blue. A specific thing. If we are answering a where question, then I would be giving a location. For a when question, I would be giving a time or a date. For a why question, I would be giving a reason. Why did the chicken cross the road? I'd have to go back and find the evidence. And how? I would be explaining, an explanation on how something happened. You can pause the video if you need more time to write these out. And go to the next page. As we are going through this Find the Evidence activity today, I want you to be thinking about the who, what, where, why, how, and when questions. Let's go ahead and begin. Apples. A famous adage says, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Although that may not be true, apples are a sweet and healthy snack. Apples have been grown for thousands of years in Asia and Europe. Early colonists brought them to North America too. There are more than 7,500 kinds of apples, and 69 million are grown by humans worldwide each year. Almost half of these apples are grown in China. An apple seed grows into a tree. In the spring, the tree will start to blossom with white flowers. The flowers have a slightly pink tint to attract animals like bees that will carry pollen from one tree to another. In late summer or autumn, apples grow around the seeds. The skin of a ripe apple is usually red, green, yellow, or some mixture of the colors. When the apples are ripe, people climb ladders to harvest them by hand. When you cut into an apple, you can see seeds in a star shape near the core. Because of these seeds, apples are a fruit. While, of course, apples are delicious to eat raw, they are also made into juice, cider, pie, cobbler, applesauce, apple butter, and much more. Do you like apples? So in our last lesson, we did the blue, red, and green questions. Today we're going to be doing the yellow, purple, and orange questions. So let's begin with the yellow one. What carries pollen to and from apple trees? So I need to go up and find where I see pollen. When you skim a text, that means that you are looking for one word to find the evidence. So go ahead and let's highlight the flowers have a slightly pink tint to attract animals like bees that carry pollen from one tree to another. Now we are ready to apply cups. The first thing we have to do when we are answering or restating a question, we need to cross out the asking words. That's just what in this one. Then we need to use the rest of the words in your answer. Carries pollen to and from apple trees. Now I can keep this together and use it in my answer, but put in what that is, what the what is. The what is bees. So I can type in bees, follow along with me. Carry, I have to change it from carries to carry. Pollen to and from apple trees. So I put my answer, I used words from my question in my answer, and then I need to support it. So some more evidence I could use is that the flowers have a tint that attracts bees. Pause the video if you need to type this out. Next one we'll be answering is the purple question. Find the purple highlighter. Why are apples considered a fruit? So I'm going to skim and see if I find the word fruit. Oh, right here I see it. Because of the seeds, apples are a fruit. Go ahead and highlight that in purple. All right, let's use cups again. Cross out the asking word. Why are is another asking word. Why are? Okay, apples considered fruit. Now I can use the rest of the words in my answer. In why questions, you will always use because. Apples are considered a fruit because, and I can go back and find my evidence, they have seeds. And for our last one, grab the orange highlighting tool for the when question. Remember, when questions, we are finding a time or season or date. When do apple trees begin to blossom? All right, I'm looking for the word blossom. Blossom, blossom. Oh, I see it right up here. Blossom. So I'll highlight that whole, not quite that whole part. In the spring, this tree will start to blossom with white flowers. So when do the apple trees begin to blossom? That's in the spring. First I need to cross out my question words. When do? Then I need to use the rest of the words in the question. Apple trees begin to blossom. And then I can provide my answer. In the spring. And my final part is to support my answer. So I can add the detail that they blossom white flowers. Pause the video if you need more time to type this out. And once you're finished typing these out, you are finished with this section of reading for today.